Have you ever noticed how some people don't need to use complicated language or raise their voice, yet the moment they speak, everyone listens? These are the people who choose their words wisely. Their speech feels intentional, calm, and elegant. They sound expensive, intelligent, and powerful, not because of fancy vocabulary, but because of the subtle way they shape ordinary words. And here's the secret: you can do the same. In this video, I'll share 10 simple shifts in everyday language that instantly signal class, emotional intelligence, and quiet confidence. By the end, you'll have practical tools to elevate your presence and make people think, wow, they carry themselves differently. When most of us feel uncertain, we say things like, I guess. It may be harmless, but it makes you sound unsure. A wiser choice is, I believe. That one phrase communicates confidence and clarity without arrogance. Compare, I guess this idea could work, with, I believe this idea could work. The second feels grounded, thoughtful, and strong. When someone thanks you, the common reply is, no problem. It's polite, but not memorable. Responding with, my pleasure, immediately sounds polished and gracious. It leaves the other person with a warmer impression of you, as if their appreciation truly mattered. Even in casual settings, the way we affirm others makes a difference. A flat, yeah, can come across as careless. Replacing it with, certainly, or, of course, adds professionalism and attentiveness. It shows you're present, engaged, and respectful, qualities people notice instantly. One of the most damaging little words is, whatever. It shuts down conversations and signals disinterest. Instead, saying, I understand, makes you sound empathetic and respectful, even when you disagree. That one change can turn conflict into connection. Think about how often we say, I can't. It feels final, like a dead end. A more empowering response is, I'll need to find a way, or, let me see how I can make this work. This kind of language shows resourcefulness and resilience. People immediately see you as someone who looks for solutions rather than excuses. Many of us also weaken our presence with constant apologies. For example, sorry for being late. Instead, shift it to, thank you for your patience. You're still acknowledging the situation, but the focus moves from guilt to gratitude and confidence. That's the kind of energy people respect. And what about when you don't know the answer? Most people say, I don't know. A more elegant response is, that's a great question, let me find out. Now you're not shutting down the conversation, you're showing curiosity, intelligence, and initiative. You turn uncertainty into opportunity. In emotional moments, the wrong words can inflame things. Telling someone to calm down almost always makes it worse. Instead, gently say, take your time, or, I'm here when you're ready. These phrases show emotional intelligence, understanding, and grace under pressure. Even the tiniest connectors in our speech matter. For instance, but often cancels out everything you just said before it. Replace it with, and. For example, I like your idea, but we need to change it, versus, I like your idea, and we may need to adjust it. The second feels collaborative and respectful, keeping both sides on the same team. And finally, consider the difference between, I hope it works out, and, I'm confident it will work out. Hope is uncertain, but confidence is magnetic. When you express certainty, people naturally trust and follow you. It's a simple choice of words that makes a huge difference in how others see you. So there you have it, 10 subtle language choices that can transform the way you're perceived. Remember, elegance isn't about big or complicated words, it's about clarity, empathy, and quiet strength. If you start practicing even just a few of these today, you'll notice how people respond to you differently. They'll see you as someone who carries quiet power, communicates with grace, and doesn't need to brag to be respected. If this video inspired you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to elevate their presence.